3, 2, 1.
Let's do it.
MuzuRadio.com 614-500-7339.
What up, world?
What up, Blended views. See the profit.
Views with
It's
JR.
Thursday. Time to catch us in the air. We got Jada in tonight.
Yeah.
The Blue Jay.
Yeah. We ain't playing it up. It's all good. A little late, but late better than never. Got a good show for y'all tonight, y'all.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Man, what is up, people? It's Blended View 614. It's your boy, D the Prophet.
And you already know I'm JR the Great Man.
And we got the lovely, talented, sensual.
Okay. Sure.
Did I say
Is that the
beautiful?
word we're gonna use?
Did I already say beautiful?
We're going to give her what she needs.
Give her what she needs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jada.
You guys gonna behave tonight?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Well,
I'm not even
I
gonna
don't
lie
know
to
about-
this
okay,
audience.
Well, man, I don't know what's going on.
I'm on a
with
whole other level
D.
tonight,
Yeah, man.
folks.
D, yeah.
I'm
my
on
man
a
D,
whole
the
other-
Prophet is like, you know what I'm saying,
It's a
rare
lituation up in
form.
here.
Okay, rare form. All right, that's cool. I
It's a
mean, we
lituation.
need a rare form every now and then.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me provide a disclaimer. I had the privilege and the honor of meeting every one of my students' parents this evening, and they are absolutely amazing individuals.
Oh,
That's
everybody?
amazing.
Everybody.
Everybody was
And
dope?
I'm so pumped for this year. Like, we are going to be the best school in Columbus, Ohio. I don't give my
Okay.
name in my school. I don't do none of that. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be on lock.
It's
Okay.
coming in hot.
2019,
Y'all coming in hot,
2020.
huh?
So you mean on lock, like, you know what I'm saying, everything gonna be jumping, or on lock?
Jumping, bro.
All right.
Jumping,
All right,
bro.
I give it to you, man. Whatever you
All
need,
right.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
I rocks with you, man. I rocks with you.
Anyways.
What up, Maish? What up, people? Man, look, we here tonight.
What up,
okay?
Brandon?
You know what I'm saying? And
You
this
know Brandon?
yeah.
Hi, hubby.
Hey, so today is Thursday.
Absolutely.
Okay, and
It's a birthday today.
It's a birthday. You know what I'm saying? We got my man. You know what I'm saying? The early great Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Rest in heaven.
Died too soon.
Yeah, he did, man. You know what I'm saying? Long live.
You know history, man.
Yeah, don't be touching that, man. You mess up.
Some of our most legendary figures don't live very long, which is
Yeah.
sad.
Well,
Their
you know,
impact,
the thing about it is, I think he did stamp. You know what I'm saying? The world, and he made a presence, and you know he changed the culture.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, with his lyrics, with his presence, with his moves and his actions. So you know what I mean. Sometimes it's like, man, you know, but it wasn't like he died without leaving that legacy.
And the beauty of his legacy is that he just simply, it's sad that he had to die for people to start making changes.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
simply after he died, you see all these people making movements, making changes, wanting to make the community, the world, a lot better than what it is.
Right.
So although it's tragic that he died, there's so much benefit and so much
beauty behind it.
that came from his death.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. And on top of that, you know, I just think, you know what I'm saying, the fact that, you know, everybody is inspired.
Absolutely.
You know, everybody is in a, you know, positive mode behind it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when he passed, it was love. That was a good thing.
You packed out the Staples Center.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was nothing but love, man. And I mean, you know, with the joining of the gangs and you know what I'm saying, like that type of stuff, it's just a beauty behind it. And we just, you know, we thankful for Nipsey.
Yeah.
And I think everybody, you know, can agree that he did his thing, and that's why so much love is being shown on.
And it should definitely inspire people, you know, think about how you want to be remembered when you're gone. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you do, you know, you're making an impact no matter what you say, you know, and whatever actions you create around you, just make an impact and make a positive impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
For your circle, whatever circle it is. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday, Giovanna. It's my home girl from Columbus.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's a couple other birthdays. Well, my dad's birthday was yesterday.
Okay.
Happy belated birthday,
Yeah,
Pops.
shout
Happy
out
belated.
Pops, you know what I'm saying? You know, Leo's in the
Okay.
building doing their thing.
Still in here strong.
Yeah, you a Leo?
Are you a Leo?
Absolutely.
When is
July
your-
30th.
Okay, she an early one.
No. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it switched at like 20 or something.
It does switch at 20.
Yeah,
It
July
switches
20.
again
So
at 20.
yeah,
Wow.
well, yeah. So it's early, kind of early, but you know, Leo strong. You know what I'm saying? My mom and my dad are Leo. So
Oh, really?
yeah, my mom's August 2nd. So
Your house was interesting.
yeah, it was
Very,
very, very, very interesting. Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
You already know, boo. Much love to you. I hope you're having a blessed one. Shout out to Muzo Radio.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Muzo Radio.
We holding it down here, man. You know, we got our team. You know, Tuesday nights we got Carlito the man. All
The
one
man.
word. You know what I'm saying? Conversation piece, holding it down
For
doing
the
his
soul.
thing. Yeah, you know, he do his thing. Wednesdays we got Jeremy.
All play.
All
He
play.
literally plays all types of music.
Hey,
You're gonna go from country to
hip hop,
punk rock.
yeah, hip hop, jazz,
Sounds like a vibe.
all
It's-
play.
Heck yeah, stop in on Wednesday.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll be
just-
listening, man.
yeah.
I'll be over there on the computer sometimes.
Check
Just
it
be
out.
vibing. Yeah, be vibing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my man Jeremy do his thing. Steve is on tour, man.
Okay, is that why?
Yeah. So
yeah.
local frequency is Wednesday nights as well, but he's on tour right now.
Do you vibe with any heavy metal, punk rock? Like,
No, I don't.
okay,
Not because I don't. I just haven't ventured it out
Well,
into that.
tune into local frequency,
Okay.
and he'll hook you up with some cool
Yeah.
bands that play here in Columbus, and you can go
when,
to
when
some
he gets
dope
back,
concerts.
when he
Right,
gets
when
back,
he
he'll
comes
be
back
back.
to the
He'll be
city.
back. He said he's gonna be gone for a little bit.
And dude, tune into MuzoRadio.com. Like, even when shows aren't playing, we got the best music.
Yeah.
Like local artists playing music. If you want your music on MuzoRadio.com, man, email us.
What's up, Dre?
Like, this is community radio,
Yeah,
flat out.
I have
yeah.
a couple artists that I can send you.
Yeah, yeah.
later.
Get your
We-
artists on the
dude.
radio. Muzo is an internet radio station that goes live and they do dope stuff, man. So even on Saturdays, we got my man's
Oh, Culture for Your
Culture
Soul.
for Your Soul.
Longest
man.
running show here on Muzo
Yeah,
Radio, man.
yeah.
CJ the journalist.
Yeah, he does
Dope,
his thing. So
dope.
check him out as well. What's up, Mom? What's up, McConnell? Was really good, man. Hey, this Thursday, y'all. We a little late, but it's going down. So we definitely got to shout out Muzo, which we did, and we love this station, man. Shout out to the man, Curly. He doing his thing, man. This is gonna be some changes going on around here, man. We might have some daytime shows jumping.
Ooh,
off.
daytime.
Thank you,
Daytime
Miss
shows.
Rhonda.
Yeah, we got some daytime shows, and we might even have some late night joints as well.
Late.
Email address. What's the email address we want them to send it to?
Is it Muzo Radio, or is it Muzo Podcast at gmail.com? Check out the website, and I know it's on there.
Go to www.muzoradio.com. The email is there. You can check it out and you can get that.
You
music
can also
over.
send us an email and we'll forward it, blendedview614 at gmail.com, and we will get it right to the right people.
Yes, Blendedview
614 at gmail.com.
5 short.
Bro, real quick shout out. Absolute Fashion Part 3, dude.
It's going down.
Just
A
released.
third part already?
Just released.
I don't think I'm ready.
Nah,
Just
I don't think
released.
I'm ready.
Just put out.
Absolute fashion.
We got Overstand and we've got Virtual Co as the first two.
I'm not ready.
We've got what
Body
else?
Kit. We got Body Kit jumping with us.
Well, let's remind them who Body Kit is from
Okay.
part 1.
Okay, Body Kit. You know what I'm saying? We had a technical difficulty. It was an emergency in the family.
Mm-hmm.
But he brought his gear here still, and we had the models rep the city of Dayton. You know what I mean?
The leather,
Oh, that was
leathers,
him.
jackets.
with the fur. And the-
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Remember.
He coming back.
Coming back.
He's coming
Part
back.
3.
What up? Issa? What's good,
I
man?
definitely feel like I have some brands for you to be.
Hey, it's
For
coming.
that-
Look,
for
that's
absolute
why you
fashion
here.
as well.
Because we're gonna talk about that.
Listen.
as
We're talking
well.
about it
Listen.
today.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Listen.
that.
Okay, I got
We're
you.
gonna talk about that.
I'll stay with the program.
Just
Yeah.
know October 26th,
Yeah, October
6
26th.
p.m. Get your
It's
tickets
going down.
now. Well,
Right
I don't
now.
have it uploaded yet,
Well,
but
tell them now.
Soon?
We just
get
save the day.
just save that date.
Save
Save
it.
the day. October 26th.
2 hours of your time to see the best models.
Period. I'm there.
Check out the Instagram page.
Yeah,
They-
absolute
we don't
fashion.
lie. They the best models in Columbus,
They
Ohio.
are.
Blue Jay will
Flat
be there.
out.
Yeah, absolute
Absolutely.
fashion. Part 3 is coming up. What up? What up? What up, fam? We got some great performances coming
Hey,
up
Jay.
too. We gonna switch it up on y'all a little bit. So if y'all ain't
Whole
been to,
different vibe.
if y'all ain't been to the fashion show, man, you got to come. You have to come. Hey, look, we ain't even about to play with y'all. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be like this one is gonna be classy too.
Classy,
nice, a little formal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where you die,
A little
where you
scandalous last time.
Yeah. We had a look. It was hot. It was a hot girl.
It was
hot girl summerish. But we're going a little formal, a little classier this time. And we need everybody to come dressed in the best and come settle for less. We're going to do our thing. So October 26th is going down.
Yes, sir.
Fashion, for sure. And since we're talking about fashion, you know what I'm saying? You know, fashion is key.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's key to.
But why is it so key? I think some people just dress nice just because. Why is it so key to dress crispy
because it stamps you. You know what I mean? Like it's an impression.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And but let's all right. And I'm glad the reason why I was going there is because I want to talk about this real quick.
Okay.
So we can't get caught up into that all the time, though, especially out here in the communities in the world. Sometimes we get caught up on how people look.
Yep.
And we judge them.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You know, based off of their appearance or based off of maybe their situation, and we don't really know what's going on.
Never know.
Yeah, so we don't want to do that, man, because there's people out here that really significantly need some help. You know what I'm saying? And just because they may look a certain way, don't mean that they out here playing around or trying to scam and all that good stuff. So let's not be so judgmental, and let's give everybody a chance to really try to change the way our world is, because it's a cruel world right now.
I feel like fashion is just a pure expression of yourself.
Okay.
And you'll find that a lot of people dress based off of how they feel. And I'm one of those people. So if I'm not in the best of moods, you'll see me in all black. You'll see me in something that's not as me. For the people who know me. And then when I'm feeling amazing, I'm wearing yellow.
Right. That's your favorite
I'm
color?
wearing yellow, I'm wearing green, I'm wearing bright colors, I'm wearing things that are uplifting in color. And so people dress based off how they feel. They dress how they feel about themselves in the moment.
Right.
And then sometimes people dress based off of their situations.
Yeah. Funerals and different things like that.
But their clothes are just an expression.
Yeah.
So generally you would think that if you see somebody who is like, oh, that's interesting, ask them their story. Ask them what they're about. Because I know her name is Zari. And her brand is called Cat Slave Demand, and it's out of this world. She literally calls the people who support her weirdos. But if you ask her story, you ask her what she's about. You're like, oh, it makes sense. I see, and I see where your artistic ability is coming in. I see where everything that you stand for is represented in your clothes. So, clothing is literally a representation and an expression of who you are.
Yeah, somebody just said that an extension, one of my good brothers, extension of your personality and individuality.
Exactly.
So that's dope. All right. Well,
that really is a good point, because we do put so much emphasis, and we talked about this last week about keeping up with the Joneses, and keeping up with the latest sneakers and stuff. Just be happy with what you have on and what you have, and spice it up. I've found some of my best outfits in somewhere like Goodwill, I've and just going and just repping it and just having, and confidence is key.
Yeah, that's key.
You can wear probably a knapsack and be like, confident as can be.
Kanye
I'm looking good.
Selling Hanes
you see what I'm saying? Kanye did it. We all can do it. Do whatever you do. You know what I'm saying?
And do it with confidence, man. That's key.
Style and grace, man. Beautiful. Officially, July 2019 was the hottest month ever.
Really?
Felt like it.
They said
a lot of hot girls. There's a lot of hot weather.
There's a little hot going on. Right. So they said since 2005, every July has been the hottest month, and it's increased up until now.
So let me throw this out there: is that global warming? Like we always have this, and it's become political, but it's a reality at this point. I mean, you got to think about it. Putting gasoline and the fumes in the air cannot help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The amount of destruction as human beings we do to the earth has repercussions.
And littering, and you know what I mean, like polluting, all that stuff, man. It really is bad, and I don't think people really understand what it's doing, or people feel like, I mean, this is my opinion, that it can't get to the worst. Like it's just gonna be bad. It ain't gonna nothing's gonna happen for real. But it's already happening. Like the Arctic's it's melting and
got polar bears
on the you see that?
That's very depressing seeing that.
Yeah, that was sad, man. That was real sad. They were like they were all on the beach or on the just dead.
It's sad.
So we gotta do better, y'all. Gotta do better.
Yeah, I mean, if you and this is on like a local level, you see trash, pick it up.
Yeah, I'm all about
if you seeing you're being wasteful, just recognize that there's about 3 billion people or more on this earth. That
I remember I was working for an establishment. I'm not going to name them, but I was working for an establishment, and it was Thanksgiving, and we had an entire case of pastries, of food, and because it's an establishment and it's a corporate situation,
throw it away.
They told me to throw it all away, and I'm like, there's way too many people out here that are hungry. And people are being gluttonous on this holiday, and people are being gluttonous, and you're willing to throw away all of this food, and it was things that wouldn't necessarily go bad within a couple hours. You know what I mean? So like we had enough time to get it to the people, but it was people are, I guess, it's ingrained in them at this point where they're like, if I'm not going to use it, nobody else is going to use it, and they don't care.
That's bad.
And because it was a corporate situation, they were going to throw it away. They'd rather throw it away than give it away and boost their company as a whole because they're giving back to the homeless.
Capitalism, bro.
Yeah, it's sad. And that's usually what, like she said, corporations, that's what they do. They don't give, they just get rid.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of people that's out here that's homeless, that need help, that need some food. I have a good friend that I will be supporting next Friday. I can't think of the name, but we will be serving food to the homeless.
Oh,
yeah, and I think it's okay. Cool. Definitely want to. I want to say it's Joseph's.
St. Joseph's.
What's the thing called that that has the lighthouse? I think it's Joseph's Lighthouse or something like that.
Where's it at?
Look it up. I got the information. I just got it. I saved it in my phone, but I'll get it because if I leave, then
we have a comment here on the Instagram. It says it's not 100% capitalism, although I definitely feel where y'all coming from. Sometimes it's legal stipulations as well, and that's really true. Like we live and die by our legal system. Like you can sue somebody, you can, our legal system runs everything. And it was kind of funny. The legal system actually backfired on people who hate marijuana because I think they inadvertently legalized marijuana.
They did.
And it was funny because they legalized hemp, right? But hemp has so much THC in it, but they don't have a test to test how much THC. So if a cop, if they see well, it's hemp. Yeah. Well, we can't test it, so we can't arrest. It's just funny.
$10 if you get caught.
Yeah.
They like you said, they gotta go back on it. So
I think it's funny that when people were saying they were all over Facebook, all over Instagram, like, oh my gosh, they accidentally legalized, and I'm like, be quiet.
Yeah, right? Why are you making a big deal?
You're making a big deal out of something that helps people. I know so many people who don't even call it what it is. They call it medicine.
Yeah, it is medicine.
It helps them sleep. It helps them eat. It helps them stay steady. It helps them with their depression. It helps them with their anxiety. It helps them in so many aspects. Yeah. So a lot of people that I know call it medicine.
Yeah. And epilepsy. I have epilepsy, and I haven't went into that to find out what can or what, but I do know that there is a strand that can help with that disability. So yeah, it's one of those things, man. You gotta be careful.
For real.
Any love? Sports.
Man, what's going on with sports? I know the Browns played an awesome game last week.
Yeah,
they're definitely a Super Bowl contender.
Let's not give them.
Are you speaking too soon? I think you're talking too soon.
Odell Beckham.
Let's not do that. I mean,
Odell Beckham.
I'm showing big love though for Cleveland. I think they definitely came into their own where they got some pieces that they can work with.
They can build from this.
My mom is shouting out Philly.
Philadelphia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, already.
Did they figure out their quarterbacks? I know last year was like,
they got problems over there in Philly.
If
Speaking
you-
of Philly, did y'all hear about the shooting, the 5-hour standoff? And then they were
What?
saying it was a hoax. Like
What?
the police was running to the cars, putting blood on them and making it more than what it was. It's man, it's crazy. I think yeah, it's real.
You're lying.
I'm serious.
You're
It
lying.
happened yesterday.
Wait, didn't they? They have video of it. I
Yeah, they
think.
do. They have the video of it, but they did say that it was a standoff where it was shooting in the building. It was like 6 officers that got wounded in the building.
Right.
But as far as the hoax part goes, they caught 2 police officers running to the car.
Okay.
Putting fake blood on them to seem as they were
What
shot.
was the benefit? What
I
did
think
they get
to
out
make
of that?
maybe sympathy.
Or
Let me ask you this: how do police departments get their money? By the amount of crimes they have, right?
Yeah.
By the
they
amount of
committing crimes on themselves.
by the amount. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. You can't pay somebody if they're not staying busy.
Yeah.
Okay. And to be honest, I don't think there's that. I don't know. But there's a lot of shady stuff going on. Okay. There was a black man pulled over because and I put it on, I think it was the blended views because and this is it Emmett Till who got hurt for staring at a woman?
Yep.
This is some Emmett Till type stuff, folks. He got pulled over because he looked at a white woman wrong. Okay.
And what's wrong?
In 2019,
what does that mean?
In 2019, folks, we got to really address that. Like, we can't say we're a colorblind society when that type of stuff's
You have
happening.
to walk around with our eyes closed because what is wrong? What does that mean?
They said that he looked at her in a sense of attack, or like that the way he looked at her, she felt threatened.
Okay, well, and there's been so many situations where I've been looked at and felt threatened and never took action. And it's simply because you, whatever you're fighting, whatever demons that you have is your demons. I'm not even going to intervene, and all I can do is pray for you. At that point.
Well, the thing is, I could see if he actually approached the woman.
He didn't say nothing to her.
He didn't say anything to her, and he was going to get some food. He was going on his way to the restaurant to get something to eat. The lady called the police, and as he parked his car, I guess walked out, the police were there. Sure. This was in Royal Oak, Michigan. So they swooped down on him. He was standing right there on the sidewalk in front of the restaurant, and the owner of the restaurant came out, white lady, that defended him and said that there's no way that he should be charged, or there's no way that anything should be happening to this man. Number one, because she was trying to get him to come eat in her establishment.
Yeah,
business. But and also because he didn't do anything.
My mom said that he looked at her suspiciously.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know what does that mean.
Let me remind you, we are 2 weeks away removed from a woman saying it's okay to call someone the N-word, and just walk up to them because they deserved it. I mean,
it's sad. It's sad.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, the world is crazy. The world is cruel. That's why you have
things and people who are pushing so heavy for positive things.
Yeah.
And that's why you see so many organizations and so many people popping up like, hey, we're about to do this. We're about to have a kickball tournament just so that we have 25 people in one spot.
Doing something
positive.
Happy people. You
got to close your eyes. You can't look nowhere.
That's sad.
Keep your eyes closed.
I was disappointed in that. That was he was I don't think.
But people got to get their phones out and get that. I love putting it on blast. Like we got to put these idiots on blast and keep doing it and not stop. That's it.
Well,
was there more with sports? I know we just went from the Browns to
we went to Philly because she was talking
about Philly.
But Serena Williams last week, man.
Okay, what's going on with her?
And she had back spasms.
How old is she?
Well, she's been doing this for a long time. Okay, back spasm is regular,
and it's real. But it was. I think it was a beautiful thing because her opponent, showed the gratitude, for even being on the grounds with her. She like, I'm sorry this happened to you, but I love you. You're great. And Serena was a little, emotional. She was crying and she was a little sad because I don't think she wanted that to happen to her. Nobody wants that when you in the big game. You know what I mean? And I don't even think they got the game started. Like, I think it was like early. So
I know how devastating that is. I ran track for 15 years, and
anything.
And I remember when I got to a point where I just couldn't compete anymore. It was something that broke my heart because it was something I've done for 15 years. Right. Yeah. Every Monday through Thursday, and every Saturday and Sunday was dedicated to track. Right. And then all of a sudden I couldn't do anything at all. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So I can imagine how she was feeling. She's gone a lot farther than I've gone, but I can imagine where she's feeling in that.
But yeah, I don't think that took her out the game though. I think it just, maybe set her down for a minute. She probably had to get some intense massage therapy and maybe even some medicine or something. She might have had to get some hemp. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
She might have had to hemp.
Don't say that too loud because then they be at her house.
Right.
But yeah, rating. So Serena, I think she'll be back. She cool. She a beast, man. She do her thing. Yeah. Simone Biles, the gymnast.
Oh, she's doing won,
amazing.
She broke her own records like recently. Wow. Like she's a monster at what she does. You know what I mean? Like, and just for her story too. If you don't know her story, then she came from a foster home background, which caused her to, just strive hard. And I think her foster parents pushed her even harder to be the best that she can be. And that's a beautiful thing because she's amazing. If you haven't seen her, man, Simone Biles, you need to check her out on YouTube or whatever. It's dope.
When's the Olympics coming back? Is it 2 more years?
2? Is it 22?
I honestly don't even know what year it is.
Because she'll definitely be there.
Yeah, for sure.
She rocked it last time.
Yeah. I don't even know where's it. It's supposed to be in the U.S. this year. No, it's supposed to be in
We got too much going on here. Okay, you need to go to somebody else's house.
It's somewhere. Not here. It'll be a mass shooting or something.
Right, it's not gonna happen. It's not. We're not in a good place to have company.
Yeah, you're right. But
isn't that sad? Yeah. Like we're supposed to be the greatest country on the world.
We cannot have
folks.
Company.
There's something I posted like 3 weeks ago. We've had 249 mass shootings here in Columbus. This year, 249. Okay. The second highest is 2.
Hold on, wait. You said in Columbus?
No, in the United States.
Okay, I was about to say,
like, it's time to go.
I'm like,
damn.
Damn. Yeah, we got to ride. Nah, I did hear that. 249 in
the second highest is 2? Yeah. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. And we're only in July.
But that's not a national crisis. Our national crisis is at the border, folks.
Because it's our president.
We
don't talk about 45.
No, we don't talk about 45.
We don't talk about him. So
I'm not giving him any on.
All right.
He might attack us on the tweet. Tweet.
And we don't even tweet, but he'll find a way to get to it.
Blended views tweet.
We can start a Twitter. We can start a tweet. I mean, who tweets? Hey, leave your tweet information. DeMarcus Cousins towards ACL. DeMarcus Cousins, formerly player for Golden State Warriors, which are going to be trash here on out, I think. He got
LA Lakers.
Yeah, he went to the Lakers. He was supposed to ride with LeBron and Anthony Davis, and now he has torn his ACL. He's always
out
been
the whole season.
Yeah, he's done. What's up, Ma? How you doing?
ACL injuries are like it.
Yeah, he pretty much done, man. But he's been injury prone all his career. So I mean,
you're talking done his whole career now,
I think because he's been that far removed from. You know what I'm saying, with all his other injuries. So yeah, I think it might be over with for him, man. He just can't quite get right, man. Like,
what are these players doing to be so injury prone? Like, has this always been a history problem with the NBA, or is this something that's just recent?
Well, not enough milk.
I don't follow the NBA that closely to know.
Not enough milk. Nah, you gotta think. You gotta think, man. Like these cats been playing ball since they was probably like 5.
Right.
So maybe that's the like. Are we having our are they playing too long? You know what I'm saying? I mean, or should they start in high school and then?
Nah, because you got to look at the abilities and what you learned throughout those years to get you to the place of being able even to make it. You know what I'm saying?
To that point, it's just a matter of taking care of yourself. Yeah. So like, if your trainers are doing everything for you, they're making sure that your body's right. But if you go home and you don't follow something that's going to take care of yourself, because the trainers can only help you as far as
you let them, or they take you and you got to do it. This is like dieting, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you go home and eat Snickers after you just
your doctor told you have high blood pressure, like, and you still doing high blood pressure things. Like you're not taking care of yourself, so you can't really. It's a matter of them going home and taking care of themselves.
Yeah, it's
true.
It is a personal. I mean, it's personal. What is it? Discipline. You know what I mean? That you have to. You got to tap into. Got to tap into that.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna be meat. So
is someone calling?
It sounds like it.
That's what it sounds like. That's what that noise means. Or we're calling someone.
No, I don't think we're calling nobody.
Hello.
Maybe it's the
Hello.
I don't know. If you're calling in, call 614-500-7339.
33 Nizam.
You might be calling some other phone number, but if you want to call in and join the conversation, 614-500-7339.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna talk about some deep stuff.
Deep stuff.
Deep stuff.
Deep stuff.
Yeah, deep stuff. I ain't even put y'all on.
What?
Man, you gotta save something. Hey, you gotta
Sounds like a setup.
Nah, man, we gotta save a little. You gotta save a little sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle.
614-500-7339.
We'll talk about that.
All right.
You are listening to Muzo Radio. Muzo Radio, Columbus Voice Worldwide.
This is the Columbus Voice Worldwide. It's your boy, D the Prophet.
And I'm your man's JR the Great.
And man, we forgot to give a quick shout out, okay?
Right, we did.
Shakespeare TK, who, for those of you that have not been to Absolute Fashion, has been the main opener.
Yeah.
Not the headliner, but he opens it up.
Yeah, we don't even introduce him. We just let him open it up, man. Hey, everybody here say, you know what I'm saying, TK do his thing, man, because he do.
He does.
He do. Gary said, what's up with it, D the Prophet?
Gary
Muzo.
Gary Muzo, what's up, Gary? Call in 614-500-7339. You already know the number.
So yeah, we had to give him a big
number?
shout out.
Do you want his number?
No, isn't that his number? Is he Muzo? Oh, he's a different Muzo.
He's a different Muzo.
Oh, there's more than one.
There's more than one Muzo.
That's dope.
Muzo family.
Yeah, it's a family. He's not quite, because he has his own, but so he just said, "What up, y'all?"
Oh,
so
hey.
Much love.
Hey.
What's up, brother Perkins? Man, I gotta talk to you, man. I've been thinking about you, brother. I need to get with you. All right, so
so yeah, Shakespeare. We're glad that you were on the show last week. You guys can check out the interview. It's on our YouTube page. Yes. Check it out. Shakespeare dropped a few freestyles. He dropped amazing knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah, he dropped jewels.
Beautiful.
We enjoyed it, and we look forward to him. We're gonna try to figure something out, man. Hopefully, we can get to the show, man. The show.
We do have a show that day.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, dang, you do.
Yep, I'm in that show.
Oh,
what time is it? That's what we got to figure out.
Same time.
Is it
not cool?
Dang. All right. Well,
it's okay. It's okay.
But I'm like magic, so
we'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
We got a couple months. We got a couple months. We're gonna make it work.
That's like tomorrow.
October.
It's like tomorrow.
It sounds good.
Like 2 more sleeps. It's gonna be here.
Sound good, but it ain't. It's cool. We have a lovely, wonderful, Absolute Fashion Columbus Next Top Model. Man, I mean, she does her thing. She's phenomenal in all her
man.
You know,
all of it.
Glitz,
yep,
glam.
all of it.
Yeah,
Just say all
do
of
her
it.
thing. Hey, introduce yourself, young lady.
I am Jada Williams. I go by the Blue Jay on the Instagram, and I'm the founder and executive director of Outt, a nonprofit here in Columbus that caters towards emancipated youth.
That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
It's my baby. It's been.
So, what are some programs that you incorporate in, or not? Some things you incorporate into your program.
So, we have a 4-month program.
Okay.
As we call it the Level Up program, because we're trying to put you in trying to put you in a better situation than you were when you started the program.
Yeah.
In our program, we are going to be doing financial literacy, career planning, post-secondary planning. So if you want to go to trade school, college, you want to be an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you want to do, we're going to set you up for success in that.
Okay.
We also just recently added a IT program. So anybody who's interested in the IT program, we can put them through that and they'll learn basic IT. And then they can take classes to become certified in certain IT categories. And IT is huge now.
Oh, yeah.
So
Coding and all that is.
Exactly. So we're creating an amazing opportunity for this age group that will essentially propel them moving forward. And that's why we have the name Level Up. We're trying to get them from where they are to a different place and a higher level, higher esteem than they were when they came to us.
And the initial foundation is called the
Aged Out.
Aged Out.
Mm-hmm.
Aged Out. Check that out, y'all. Aged Out.
Have you partnered with any local colleges? I know we have a lot of colleges here in Columbus.
We do.
Even in,
you know,
shout out Central State University as well. You know,
Marshall University, since we're throwing out Alma.
You know what I'm saying? Throw out Alma.
BGSU.
Oh, okay.
University of Cincinnati. I'm a Bearcat as well.
I went to Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm getting my master's at Cincinnati. I graduate in April.
Okay.
Yeah,
we have to throw a party.
Party. Yeah, it's a party, bro. I'm proud of you.
In terms of schools, we've not linked with anybody yet.
It's in the making.
We're in the process. We're working very diligently. We're working very hard to build connections. We have been meeting endlessly with different organizations for collaborations and partnerships. And partnerships to me means so much because Aged Out can only do so much.
Right.
And we're not going to overexert ourselves to accommodate all of the needs of everyone. So we're trying to build partnerships so that we can create this family feel within the community, within the organizations that already exist, so that we can provide the resources that we need, again, to help them level up.
Right. That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing, man. So where can everybody find information at?
Okay, so we are everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Hold on, let's pause for the call.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, we said turn it up.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
You want me to turn it up?
Turn
it down. Turn it down.
Okay.
Is that good?
All right, we good.
He gave instructions and walked away.
Yeah, hey, hey, he the man. He the man.
Boss, man, when he says it needs to go down, it goes down.
Right. We're everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Aged Out, and it's spelled with 2 T's. So it's AGEDOUTT.
All right.
And that's everywhere. We are on, our website is live at agedout, same spelling.org. And if you need to reach me, our email is contact@agedout.org.
That's what's up.
And we will definitely post all that.
Yeah, we will. We
on the
got to show
Instagram
love
page
for
and
sure,
everywhere else.
Sure.
And anybody who wants to collaborate, partner, help, volunteer, have any type of insight or anything like that, please reach out. We are so very open to outside help because nothing is set in stone, and we just have to create an experience for these people.
That's what's up.
That is so crucial.
Blend of Views definitely on board with you.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
That's what's up. So speaking
my
of,
mom told me to spell it.
Spell it
AGEDOUTT.
Out.
Out with 2 T's. 2 T.
No, it's AGED.
AGEDOUTT. only one.
Only one D.
There's only 2 T's. That's it.
There we go.
Everything else is
.org.
.org. It's an organization. We organize.
There it is.
There we go.
Much
Right.
love.
We're on the Facebook.
Check it out, yo.
We on deck. We on deck. Speaking of social media.
Okay.
All right.
Man.
Thank you so much for watching my live, guys.
All right.
See you later.
Okay. So you're gonna log out. All right. So speaking of social,
Logging out.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
I'm on my organization.
Yeah.
I wasn't on my own.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I had to like.
Big facts.
I had to
Big
done
facts,
that.
Big facts, big facts. All right, so real quick, we have been, tapped into some real live, disturbing, interesting things that the social media, the internet is portraying to us, which it all, I think it all forms or the foundation lies with sex and sex being sold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So social media exploits that heavily. You know, I mean,
sex is always sold. However,
I mean,
we have phones now. We have
it's easier.
We have access to it.
Yeah.
You have people who literally, if you scroll on my Instagram, not my personal Instagram, but if you scroll on Instagram, other people are posting, you come across more half naked people than you do regular people. Yeah. And if they're clothed, then they're doing something that's nasty or sexual. That's too much for me. Way too much.
I don't know. What else did they
bananas?
Do? I don't know. It was something else. With the
zucchini?
Nope.
He said nope.
The
watermelon, no.
Nah, they were doing the things with the grapefruits.
What did they do with the grapefruit?
The grapefruit was, oh my gosh, it was traumatic.
Yeah,
you have to watch
children, earmuffs.
Yeah.
No, we're not even gonna talk about it.
No, we're not talking.
The point is,
it's just a lot.
You can't look at fruit the same way.
Yeah, fruit is like it's not
sexualized. I don't get it.
Everything's sexualized.
What happened to Veggie Tales, like the Christian fruit? We need more of that coming back.
So okay, we got the sexualized fruit,
right.
But we also have the fact that right now there is transplants being practiced.
Okay.
For transsexual men, to where they're having uterus implanted, uterines implanted into them so that they can have babies.
I think it's amazing.
How is that gonna
listen? I don't even know why or how. Not why, but I don't know how it's gonna work. I would love to see it. I would love to see where it's going to go. I think it's amazing because it gives everybody the again. Fashion. It's like fashion, but we're not gonna put it in the same category as fashion. I'm not going to put it in the same category as fashion, but it gives them the ability to express who they are. A lot of the people who I encounter are in the LGBT community. A lot of the people who I talk to on a regular basis, my best friend, a lot of people that I come in contact with, that I deal with, that I talk to, are in the LGBT community, and they already feel that they can't express themselves. And I feel like
they can't have a child as a man.
It's not even about that specifically. It's about if this is how I feel, then that's how I feel, and that's it. That's all.
So do that. But to go to I guess it's just as simple. the same as if
you want to wear socks in your bed, then wear socks in your bed. If you don't want to wear socks in your bed, then don't wear socks in your bed.
That's true, but I wear socks in my bed.
But I can't come to your house like, oh my God, why he got socks on his bed? Like, I'm gonna let you live your life. And that's the way that I see the entire everybody's gonna have their opinion. Everybody's gonna feel the way they feel, and that's fine.
Is that gonna affect the child that's born? Like, you're injecting something into a body, which is going against nature.
Right.
Anything you mess with science. So that child being born may not come out
proper, or
may have some. Are we setting ourselves up going down a lane where and I respect, like, if you wanna go through childbirth, I respect you, because based on what women tell me, it's hell.
Right.
So if you want to experience,
you don't want that. You know,
I don't want to give birth to a baby.
You don't want
I
that?
can't even.
But I mean,
I can't even use the bathroom without screaming.
But first, come on, man, you need to get your colon
we need
cleansed.
to work
You need
on
a
that.
colon
We need to talk
cleanse,
about
bro.
that.
We talk about colon cleanse too, man. I was gonna
we
bring
gotta
that
get on
up,
that.
man. The water intake, all that, man. I was up at 4:00 in the morning looking that up. But that's intense. But on the strength of, just taking your genitals and changing them.
Yeah.
But
it's
also taking it to the level of now you're gonna put something in you to where you can have a child as a man. Like, I mean, like, are you trying to break the world record of first person to ever do? Are you trying to leave a legacy or what? Like, I don't get it. Like,
I think that that's what's interesting about everybody's view about what's going on and how things are happening is that people think that they're doing it for clout. They're thinking that people are think that they're doing it.
Clout.
You know what I mean? People think that they're doing it for clout. They feel like they're doing it for people who are on the outside. People on the outside of the circle.
Yeah.
People who are not in that space.
Okay.
Think that people are doing it for clout. They're thinking they're doing it for attention, but in reality, they're just doing it because really deep down inside, I really just want to have a child.
Wow.
I want to have a child. I don't want to adopt a child. I don't want to foster a child. I want to have a child.
Want to birth one.
Exactly. So it looks so from the outside looking in, and I can say that I'm in the circle, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
But I'm in the circle. But for people who are looking outside, like I said, I'm leaving.
Nah, I ain't saying that. I ain't even say that. Go ahead.
But
Okay.
for people who are outside looking in, it looks like, why are they doing this? It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to make sense to you, because if I feel that I want to be, if I told y'all that I'm a rabbit, I would expect all of y'all to respect the fact that I said I'm a rabbit. You know what I mean? And that's just it. You don't have to ask me. You can ask me questions, and if I have answers, I'll give you answers. If I don't want to answer, then I won't. But at the end of the day, it's because I feel
like you're a rabbit.
like I'm a rabbit. I'm not. I'm really like a bird. That's why I'm Blue Jay. But
okay.
We're not gonna go into that.
Right. Okay. So I mean, but as a human being, and
I'm an alien.
Okay.
But,
All right. Cool. See, that's what I'm saying. But as a human being, and knowing culture and history and everything, if you have beliefs and you have the right to be concerned.
You're allowed to be concerned, but at the end of the day, it's like, again, I'm an analogy person. You're allowed to be concerned and be concerned. However, judgment isn't what needs to happen.
We shouldn't stop somebody else from doing
exactly just because you don't understand.
Okay.
That's like if what you wanted to do with your life was eat tires, it's extreme.
That's very extreme.
I can't stop you from eating tires because I don't understand. That's what you want to do. Do you?
But you still should tell him that eating tires is not the best thing to do.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, it should be I care about you.
Right.
I want the best for you. However, that's all I can say to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because don't you sometimes go into something having a certain expectation and you're not thinking right?
But then sometimes,
and once you go on the other side, you're like, damn, I wish somebody would have told me that's probably not a good idea to give birth to a child. You might like the way it looks. It's like having a pet, It's great to have the pet,
but if you can't take care of them,
but taking care of the pet and the process, and it's.
But then if we're,
but again, you shouldn't be able to stop somebody from going to that store and getting that pet. And if you want to experience it, it's just
exactly.
Does that pet deserve that torment? Does
But sometimes people need to be smacked in their face to learn the lesson, and that's why.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know that the stove is hot as a child until you put your hand on the stove and it's like, shh, it's hot.
Okay, but we not gonna use that one.
No, we're not gonna use that one.
We can't use that one because if you're an adult and you know the consequences and you know the severity of what you choose to do, from wrong.
But even in situations where you think that you're going into a situation fully prepared, fully armed, fully ready, you still get smacked in the face like, "Ooh, I wasn't expecting that." Well, I can say from my own experience, going into something where fully prepared, fully armed, fully ready.
Yeah.
Going into a situation is still getting smacked and put on my ass.
Well, yeah, it happens.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you said it.
I said
it. You said it.
Don't drop it in.
But
I don't know that word.
I mean, it's the reality is that we all have hiccups. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes. We and the adult thing is to learn from those and to make better choices moving forward.
Right.
But not saying necessarily that, you know, you may not encounter or run back into something similar or, you know, something somebody else may do that you can help and you didn't, because, you know, that's usually too. I take things that I've witnessed or encountered and try to let somebody know, hey, now,
Right.
not saying that they need to take my advice and do it, but at least
that was just what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like you can tell somebody till they're blue in the face.
But you can lead a horse to the water.
Right. I
but
can teach you
can't
how
make
to
it
drink. I can show you how to drink. I can put the water in your mouth. I can take you to the water, but I cannot make you swallow.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I can tell you, don't walk across the street. So and so's over there and they gonna shoot you. You know what I mean? Like I can tell you, but if you feeling who you
Froggy.
right, you feeling real froggy, you walk across the street. I can only do so much.
That's real.
You know what I mean? There's so much out there where there's so many people out there that are like, I would never give birth to a child just simply off of reviews.
Okay.
As if this is a movie.
All
You know
right.
what I mean?
Okay. So, cool.
Are
We
we going
went there. We went there.
Oh, okay.
Let's spin it,
I
though.
didn't mean to go there.
No, it's cool. Let's spin it. Now,
we're digging another level.
Yeah,
right?
we're going to take this to another level.
Okay.
2019
BlackAmericaWeb.com
blackamericaweb.com stated or gave us statistics that 75,000 black women are missing in America.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Out of, do you have the number? I know 75,000 is a lot.
It is.
It is a huge number.
In America.
Mhm.
My God.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
Okay. So what they're saying basically is the way that this whole transaction of transplants are happening is because these women are coming up missing and their body parts, their organs are being taken.
That's so scary.
So it's not just on the strength that transsexuals are trying to have, and there's women volunteering to give their uterus to have it. Women are coming up missing. And the woman,
definitely another level.
That's another level.
What's happening in China already? I mean,
Right.
there's already organ.
Yes.
The black market is real.
Yeah.
It is.
Don't look for it because it'll find you.
It will. But we're not even. But I'm
real.
not even on the strength of, you know. And this is not a good comparison, but just on the fact of how many people are in China and in Hong Kong. You know what I mean? Their population is so it may be a little harder. You know what I mean, to keep track or whatever of that. But to know that, you know, in the U.S., you know, our black queens are coming up missing in their organs, and this was stated as well back earlier in the year. I think it might have been last year, but the Kanika Jenkins story, where the young lady that was found in Chicago in the freezer. Okay. Nobody was told this, but her organs came up missing when they found her body. I didn't know that. And I'm like, whoa,
a lot of money in organs.
There is a lot of money in organs, and I feel like there needs to be a separation, and I say that because
what you said, separation
in terms of, like, yes, we understand that sex trafficking is real, trafficking is real, organ trafficking is real, but then you also have to think about the fact that for the people who are going to be receiving these transplants, these are their these are things that they still want. You know what I mean? So it's not like we're not saying that they want it to happen. However, I feel like there should be a divide.
But that's what I'm saying. If there's nobody willing to give their organs willingly, then that should be something that shouldn't happen.
But I feel like everybody who goes and gets their driver's license signs a organ donation. Your uterus is an organ.
After you die, though.
But again, I'm not saying that we should ignore the fact that people are coming up missing and their organs are coming up missing. I feel like we should acknowledge the fact that, yes, these things are happening simultaneously. I'm not going to say that it's a causation situation.
Okay.
I'm not going to say because these people want uteri.
These are the people dying.
These people are losing these people are going missing in order to.
There's not a direct correlation.
Exactly. They're happening simultaneously. They're not happening. This is happening because of this. Right. Yes.
But it's coincidental.
It is, though.
That the woman who was found in the freezer.
It's a sad coincidence.
Was
Let's
black.
say that. Yeah.
Yes. And had her organs missing.
Yeah.
It's a sad coincidence.
This
I'll
epidemic.
say. Yes.
It's a big epidemic.
Overall, it just shows there's a lack of respect for people of color, of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In America, in general.
As a unit.
Yeah.
I feel like
we don't respect each other.
that too. We don't respect each other, but at the same time, it's like if after so long of not being respected, how do you come into a situation respecting the people around you? And I can give you an example of that. All the way through middle school, sixth and seventh grade were the worst 2 years of my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before horrible. Yeah, so up until up until sixth grade, everyone loved me. It was in a situation where I would walk into the room and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Jada, woo!" Sixth and seventh grade, I was followed home. I was bullied. I was smacked. I was pushed. I was called names. I was humiliated in front of the entire school. Yeah. So it was hard for me to love me when that was my reality. Right. And fun fact, I just turned 24. No, I just turned 23. Not 24. Really? I just turned 23, and not until February of this year did I find myself beautiful. Did I find myself seriously? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sometimes it takes that though.
But you know what I mean? So that was 10 years where I don't have any pictures from high school. I don't have any pictures from college. They exist. I don't have access to them. You know what I mean? So like, and that again, on a smaller scale, on a me scale, to be in a situation where I was told I was ugly from the first day of school until I had to move. I had to change schools. And because that was such a transformative part of life, it carried on with me for 10 years. And it wasn't until February that something clicked that I respect me. Yeah. You know, I'm beautiful. I can take a picture and not want to cry. You know what I mean? Like, again, I have no pictures from high school, no pictures from college, nothing. And that's because I never thought that I was beautiful. I never thought that I was worth taking pictures of.
So is that why you, and not necessarily exactly why, but and I can see where you were maybe not defensive, but you showed a sense of compassion for people being who they want to be or who they feel like
because for 10 years I was in a shell. For 10 years I was Jada, but I wasn't me. Gotcha. You know what I mean? I wasn't who I was. I know who I'm a general, bubbly, fun. The person that you guys know me as, I wasn't for 10 years. You know what I mean? So like, imagine being around me and I'm moping, crying, depressed for 10 years. So that's why I'm so passionate. Like, live your life, do what you're gonna do, love who you love, live. If you want a purple cat at your house, have a purple cat at your house, and I love you for having a purple cat at your house. You know what I mean? That's all I can give you.
Don't live in somebody else's expectations.
Exactly. Right. And I feel like for people, and I love when people ask questions opposed to casting judgment. Yeah. I'd rather you ask me questions about why or how or what does that mean rather than you sitting in your corner judging me because you don't even know. I may be this way because this. I may be, you know what I mean? And like I said, you got to listen to a lot of artists, a lot of people who dress weird, who express themselves in a very vibrant way. Ask them where they came from, what it came from, who they are.
Yeah, it makes sense. I totally understand and agree. You know,
I'm sorry, we went on a tangent.
But it was perfect. Point. Yeah, it was perfect. Deflect because you know we're talking about people wanting these certain things for them because of who they are and what they've been through. We don't know that's why. Right. So we can't judge and we can't, go there. So that's deep, man. And like I said, bullying and all that, I totally understand. I went through a phase of life where, it was like, bruh, who are you? What are you doing? Why are you here? Yeah, man. So
and what's so crazy about my bullies is that all of them told me that they're proud of me this year. So that was like amazing to me. Although it was just like I knew that I was going to be great. I was always going to be great, regardless of how I felt about myself. I was going to be great, but
it just sucks
to have somebody who told me that I was ugly, to somebody who told me that I wasn't going to be anything, for somebody who told me that I was just going out. I'm always going to be ugly come up to me and say, wow, you're doing amazing things. I love what you're doing. Your modeling is taking off. I'm so proud of you. Was like, oh, huh. And I'm not the one to hold a grudge. So I'm like, thank you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I really appreciate your kind words. I really appreciate
because you got to still
that,
be you.
because I grew.
Yeah.
Because of you, I grew. Because of you, I'm an advocate. Because of you, I'm somebody who's way better than I could have ever imagined that I was going to be.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes, please. Everybody, I think someone just said, she said you're beautiful, and she said her oldest needs to watch this because sometimes people are going through that and they don't have anybody to maybe refer to that.
Absolutely. If she wants to call me, tell her to call me.
All right. Well, she's on here, so we'll see if
friend.
she says success.
Yeah, if you're listening, you've been bullied, like reach out to younger kids. Like kids need a mentor.
Yeah,
kids need someone to talk to.
And even if they don't want to talk, they want somebody who's like, you know what? I like you.
Yeah.
I like you, kid. You're cool.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I had people around me who I thought were absolutely gorgeous and like, you know what I mean? And like, I had people who are absolutely gorgeous around me. So I felt when I was going through that, I'm like, oh my gosh, like they feel like that too, but they're not saying it. Exactly. But all that anybody who's going through that, who doesn't feel beautiful, who doesn't feel cute, who doesn't feel handsome, any of that, just know that you're loved.
Yes.
Just know that you have to find the beauty in yourself. You have to find what your thing is. And I think that my organization is what pulled it out of me. Because I can't, I'm a work in progress. Let's say that first, but I can't help somebody the way that I want to help them if I'm not right.
That's right.
Or if I'm not moving in the direction of being right.
That's right. Well, that's good. I mean, it's key for us to, find friends.
Absolutely. Make friends.
And have people
real
that support.
Friends.
Yes, that support and that actually love you. Shout out to my best friend.
Hey, best friend.
Best friend, wife friend, brother, sis. Pamela.
Hey,
best friend. Hey, Pamela.
Hey, Pooh.
So speaking of that, we're gonna skip and switch real quick before we get up out of here.
Right.
The friend zone. We're talking
What
about friends.
What is the friend zone?
How many of us have them?
I feel like it's a myth.
Friend
it's like a unicorn.
Zone. Nah, what you mean though? I mean, cause it's not a myth because it happens.
It's real. I just feel like it's one of those things that is overhyped or over analyzed in a situation where the reality of the situation is the person who you feel like you're being friend zoned with is just not being real.
And
they're not sexually attracted to you because that's what it comes down to.
Okay, but
or just be real.
Have you ever been friend zoned?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever been friend zoned?
All the time.
I have a couple people in the friend zone themselves. Right. Like, but
I'm cool with that.
But the difference, I will say, the difference between the friend zone that I put people in and the friend zone that I've been put in is that I'm real.
Yeah.
I'm not leading you on. This is not going to work. If you want to be my friend after knowing that this is not going to work, then great, fantastic.
Yeah.
I support that and I'll be your friend.
Right.
But if you want to go your separate way, then go. I'm not about to hold you hostage. I don't want to be with you.
Okay.
And then also people get put on the friend zone or feel like they're being put in the friend zone when they don't understand that the person who put them in the friend zone is healing.
That's deep.
But that's where communication comes into play.
But you shouldn't be able to assume that you're in the friend zone if a person puts you in the friend zone.
Well,
you should tell them that they're in the friend zone so they don't have to assume that they're in the friend zone because then there's problems.
I get that.
Did someone get friend zoned?
Nah, hey,
I feel like yes, but then people, depending on who you are, take things personally. So I can be like, okay, I would love to be with you, but right now I got some things I'm going through and I cannot commit to anything, to anyone, anything. So if you are a good person, you're like, okay, I hear you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm here for you. I support you and you keep it pushing. But somebody who isn't as strong or isn't
can't
as
take
secure in themselves, don't take it and assume they're like, oh my God, I'm in the friend zone. She making me trying to stay around her. And it's like, no, she told you exactly what was up.
Okay, cool. So, all right, we got that part. We got the part that the woman can tell you, hey, you know, you're in the friend zone because of this, that, and the other.
Period.
But then you have a lot of women that manipulate guys.
We're not talking about them though.
But that's what I'm saying. We're talking about all of that.
Okay.
Because that's what happens.
You're right.
Men get caught up in it, and that's where their frustration comes from.
You're right.
Because a woman will result to that. Like, oh, well, I'm trying to tell you because I'm hurt. I'm not healed. I'm still healing. And, you know, that's, you know, boom. But you didn't got this dude to take you to San Domingo.
Right.
He done bought you cheesesteaks.
Is he telling his real story?
No, I'm not. Because I've been in a friend zone. But I communicate well.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna get the understanding.
Period.
If I'm there. And
Period.
if I want to stay there, right, then I'm gonna be there. But if not, I'm out.
It's just a matter of the end of the day is about communication.
True.
If you don't open your mouth, then
closed mouth don't get fed.
Period. And even the open mouth don't get fed if you ain't asking for food.
But still, I see where you're coming from. A girl will sit there and say, I'm healing. I'm healing. Give me time. Give me time.
But still want perks.
The trips, the perks, everything. And then boom, when she got everything she wanted out of him,
she go to the next step.
She's moving on.
Wow.
He's
So
like,
we're talking about hot girls.
You told me.
It's a hot girl city. See,
okay,
you
well,
told me you were waiting.
Right.
You were healing.
So I was waiting with you.
Right,
I was supporting
with
you.
I hear you.
I just wanted to be with you. I mean, I didn't want nobody.
We were healing together.
Exactly.
So that's bogus. So that's my thing. There's a difference. You know,
there is a difference. I just feel like it's about communication. And at the end of the day, you have to. I feel like a lot of the times we take situations and we look at the worst scenario. You just pulled out the girl who is into men or into situations, into girls, into whoever they're into for the trip, for the food, for the da-da-da. But you don't even take into the account. And you have to look at both sides of the spectrum, but you have to take into account that there's some people who just aren't ready. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in a situation. I've been in a situation where I've been in a situation where, hell, I wasn't with somebody for 4.5 years. With them for 4.5 years and walked away. I'm not ready. We aren't ready for this. You know what I mean? And this is my best friend texting me right now. You know what I mean? Like, we talk every day. It's about the point of communication. We've done everything together. We've been through everything together. You know what I mean? So it's like, yes, you have the girls who are looking for bags and food and all this other stuff, but like, there's some people who just need a person, who needs a body. You know what I mean? Not even a body, but a spirit. Somebody.
A confidant.
Exactly. In that, I left my relationship. We left the relationship understanding that no matter what the situation is, you can call me. No matter what's going on, you can call me. And like, the new girl starts tripping. First person who gets called is me. Help, walk me through the situation. Help. You know what I mean? And in the situation where we understand that we're not ready, we're still friends. However,
so y'all got a legitimate friend zone.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. So all right,
that's called platonic relationship.
Yeah, it's a platonic. Okay.
So I guess the line is there's a difference between platonic and a friend zone.
Okay. So we'll go with that. And okay, because we definitely wanted to touch on friend zone because friend zone is so, you know, it can be touchy to men and women. I think men more because I think a lot more men get put in the friend zone than women.
I feel like a lot it's publicized more that men are put in the friend zone. However,
men get more vocal about it. Like, if you get friend zone, I feel a man's gonna be like, "I just got friend zone."
Right, but
exactly.
Woman's gonna be like, "You know what?
All right, I'll be your friend." You know what I mean?
I'll
like,
go find
but
some.
nah.
No, they still hold it in. I feel some women are like,
again,
they're gonna get back. Like,
that's the situation that
you friend zone me
because a woman. That's what I'm saying. A woman, like, what? Like, I ain't know.
But then you're also looking at the worst case scenario woman. You know what I mean? You're looking at somebody who's like, oh, I'm all about revenge. You did this to me. I'm gonna do this back to you. But you also have to think about, okay, like, that's me. All right, I got you.
Nah,
I'm
it's
You
cool.
are
you know
an
what I mean?
exception.
I respect,
Right.
yeah, but that's what I'm
Exception.
saying. It's a respect thing too, because I
Exactly.
think at the end of the day, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
I would rather know that that's where you would rather us be
right.
than you leading me on or you put me in this
Right.
box
Because
to
I'm
where
not about to pretend like
yeah,
I don't want what
Yeah.
we both came here for.
right. Don't friend zone.
And
But don't. But see, the thing is, because you know what the fine line with that is sex.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like we're not about to come here and you all the way up until we got here talking about you about to do X, Y, and Z, LMNOP, and we get here, you're like, no, we're friends. Like
Right.
that irritates me.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't lead me on.
Yeah.
Don't leave me on. Be real, and that's what it all comes down to.
So
Be real.
communication,
Open
the
your mouth.
real, opening your
And
mouth.
be authentic.
Wait, don't say
Whatever
open
comes
your
out of your
mouth.
mouth.
Keep it.
Mean what you say. Say what you mean
mean.
when you tell me how you feel about me.
Boom. Let's go to the quote of the day, y'all.
Quote of the day.
Quote of the day.
Oh,
Hey man,
I
this has
need the
been
quote of the
real.
day.
Blue Jay even dropped
Blue
the
Jay,
quote.
Blue Jay.
Quote.
Hey.
Quote.
Oh.
Quote of the day.
Quote.
Check it out. Quote of the day coming from your boy JR the Great.
Uh-huh.
A satisfied life is better than a successful life.
Absolutely.
Because our success is measured by others,
Mm-hmm.
but our satisfaction is measured by our own soul, mind, and heart.
Oh my gosh, I need that in a text
Soul,
message.
Mind
And heart.
goes together.
Quote of the day.
Sword.
Hey.
It's not Squidward. It's Sword.
Sword. Combination of words. Swag. And nerd. Sword.
Sword.
Yo, folks, what up? It's the sword of the day.
Sword.
Inquiry. Now, when you are in that friend zone,
Mm-hmm.
do a little bit of inquiring,
Uh-huh.
an
Please
act of
do.
asking for information,
Mm-hmm.
an official investigation.
Official.
So go inquire about your friend zone or your relationship.
Right.
Inquiry.
Because if not, you're going to be meat.
You could be
You're going to be out here meat sauce. And if you don't want to be meat sauce, then inquire.
What'd
So-
He
Meat
said
sauce?
meat sauce.
Meat sauce.
I need an explanation of what that means.
All right,
Please,
sword
thank
of the
you.
day next week is meat sauce. So
Meat
I'll
sauce.
give
Those
you-
are 2 words.
well, it's kind of a combination of a word.
Swag.
Right. Sword. You're right.
Sauce.
Mhm.
Who's on
Hey.
the show next week? You got a
So we
sneak
got.
peek?
Are we doing the flow?
I want to
I
come
think
back.
it's time for the flow.
Okay.
Can we come back?
Yeah,
Should
will.
I
Not
announce
next
it?
week,
Should I
but you'll
announce
be
it
back.
now? Who's going to be on the flow?
The flow.
Or give them
Yeah.
a sneak peek?
Nah, let's do it. Who is it?
Asia with a $, man.
Boom.
I got in talks with her. I got to send her the confirmation. But next Thursday, Asia with a $, who just dropped I Don't Give a F.
Mm-hmm.
She dropped it on all streaming platforms.
You're not
You
gonna
need
say
to
the
check
word?
it out. No.
Boom, 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 boom.
She is serious, dope, amazing artist here in Columbus. I'm telling you, that boy Jonesy and Asia are 2 of my no on
Oh, he's about
anybody
to say
else.
something real strong.
But Asia with $, gonna be here next week.
Hey,
See?
Asia with a dollar
And
sign.
we got some more folks.
It's
We got
coming. We got the flow. We ain't had the flow in a minute, right? So it's time. Future Levels of Harmony will be here next Thursday. It's going down. We're gonna start about 7:38, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But we'll have all that.
I'll be here
info.
on time.
Thank you, D the Prophet. But yeah, we're gonna throw up the banner, the flow. It's going down. Make sure y'all tap in, tune in, man. We appreciate everybody that joined us this evening.
Absolutely.
We
really appreciate you
appreciate
guys.
the Blue Jay.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you guys having me and being able to talk about all of the fun and fantastic
Yeah.
things and my amazing organization that's
Yes.
coming.
Aged out. Make sure y'all go follow her and the organization and
Any upcoming events? I know you guys had a pop-up shop. Correct?
Yes, we had a pop-up shop. We're currently doing a contest because we reached 300 likes on our Facebook page.
Okay.
So if you go to our story at Aged Out, you'll get the trivia question, and you will just need to DM the answer. And if your answer is correct, then we'll pull from a hat all the responses that we get.
That's what's up.
What's the prize?
We're giving out Visa gift cards. Yeah,
Fancy.
That's all you gotta say.
Hey, I'm
exactly.
right,
So
yeah,
go
I'm
ahead and
right.
answer the question.
Yeah, I'm there. Aged out. Hey, y'all better aged out. AGED
Yep.
OUTT.org.
Yep. And we also have a back to school event. It's not our event. We are tabling at the event. It's at 4041 Westerville Road.
Okay.
I'll verify that address and get it back to you guys.
Yes.
We are planning another pop-up shop for October. We are planning a block party in September. We are also planning an amazing gala that I can't tell too much about for February.
Okay.
A gala, like suit,
gala.
tie, like get it all together, haircuts. We're gonna have a blue carpet.
Maybe you can come to the Absolute Fashion in October.
Oh, we'll have all the details. Then I'm coming on the mic.
So what I'm saying is, you come there, you might be able to find you an outfit to purchase.
Oh yes,
go
perfect.
to the gala.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going down, y'all, man. We had a
Absolutely.
wonderful show. We appreciate you again, Jada.
It's the Blue Jay.
And D the Prophet, man. You know, you had a long day, man. So I know you
Long
probably
day, brother.
gonna,
Time for a nap.
I'm gonna have a cold one.
Yeah.
And, call
it a night. That's
I
what's
just got
up.
this caramel apple wine at the house, and
Caramel
it's
apple
amazing. It was
wine.
$6.
Where you get it from?
Fire.
Caramel
They
apple.
got good deals.
It's amazing.
Caramel
Apple wine.
Who's the brand?
I would ask my mama.
Okay, because I don't really want
Send it our way.
I will. I got you. $6.
I love caramel apple.
Hey,
$6.
Can't beat it.
we enjoyed y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Blended views.
And the Blue Jay.
Conversations
For the soul.
And we out, y'all. What up with it, Frank?
Muzo Radio.
See you next week.